Hey guys, it's John, and welcome to my playthrough of Dead Secret. This is a new game that came out this week. It's kind of a psychological mystery thriller, from what I understand. And it looks really interesting, so I'm gonna start now. There's a link to download it in the description. It is on Steam. I'm not sure what other platforms, if any, it's on, other than PC.
Harris Bullard was found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Peckman, Bobby Sawyer. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
All right, simple. Got it. Now, this game does not feature full 3D control. It's sort of one of those games where you point and click where you want to move, like right here. So you don't have full 3D control, which is fine. A small parcel tied tightly with twine. I can't open it with my bare hands. Okay. Let's see, reclusive prof found dead in home. There's gonna be a lot of reading in this playthrough, I bet. It's a mystery, so just preparing you for that. Harris Bullard, a retired college teacher, was found dead in his home Monday. The body was discovered by Bobby Sawyer, okay, that's important, who worked part-time for Bullard running odd jobs. A police investigation has concluded that Bullard died of natural causes. He was 63. Died of natural causes, eh? Bullard moved into his home on Rampo Way several years ago, but was rarely seen about town. He was a private and reclusive man who seemed to have few friends. Bullard raised eyebrows last year when a former student, a pretty young woman named Josie Herrera, moved in with him. Bullard's will, written in 1957, leaves his entire estate to his ex-wife Cynthia Peckman. Peckman will reportedly sell the house and its contents immediately. Harris was a genius in his discipline, said Graham Wellington, a former colleague. The field of neuroscience is considerably poorer without him. All right, so this is a good outline of the 4 suspects. We got Bobby, who discovered the body. We've got Josie, who moved in with him. Cynthia, his ex-wife. And Graham, his former colleague. Gonna have to remember all that. Oh, we wrote this down. Retired recluse found dead in his study. Police ruled death natural. Thank you. Really helps. Why do I have a cast? Did I break my arm or something? An old piano. It's blocking the way. That's too bad. Let's see. I can't lift this stuff with one arm, even using the hand truck. Okay, yeah, that's true. We're gonna need help. So this is the crime scene, eh? What's all this stuff on it? We can also go in here if we want. Wait, this isn't the crime scene. I need to investigate the study. Fine. What'd I do? I think I accidentally did this. There we go. I'm sure this door leads to the room where Bullard's body was found, but it's locked. It's locked, huh? So I need to find like a key somewhere? Maybe there's something in the drawers here? Ah! It's a small key. Small key. Objectives. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. The drawer is missing its knob. I can't open it. Small key unlocked the door. Good. This is where Bobby Sawyer found Bullard's body. He'd been dead for a couple of days, though. Interesting. Okay. Trying to jump scare me? The Snow Woman, adapted from an original translation by Lafcadio Hearn. An old man and his son climbed a mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily, and, unable to make it back home, they decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had blown open. A tall woman with long hair and a white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw that the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live. But if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." So I decided to write it down. Oh, okay, it's not over. In the morning, the young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young, beautiful girl. They had children together and were happy, but the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about his encounter with the snow woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes she became the tall woman with long black hair and a white kimono. "If it were not for our children, I would end your life here and now. I will spare you for their sake, but if anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that, she melted into the wind and was gone. A creepy little story. I kinda figured that though. Dictionaries and language reference. It looks like. A lot of these books aren't even in English. Let's check out this globe. Ooh, I can spin it! The world keeps turning, huh? Indeed. Is there anything marked? Oh! What was that? Did I press a secret button? Whoa! It's a small box. Let's get a better look at it on the desk. That's weird. I found something. One of the buttons is missing. Oh, so we can't open it yet. We don't have one of the buttons. Well, we found something. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. It is over. With like ransom note type face here. I am woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. What's this? Who is woodcutter? Woodcutter, threatening Bullard. Ah, I like that it writes down all the clues that you find. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to keep track of just in your head. Something's typed out here, but the paper is so far into the feeder that I can't pull it out. Really? We could figure some way around that, I bet. No dial tone. It's a note with a foreign symbol on it. Underneath it reads North. You know, it's probably... I was gonna say it's probably the missing piece. Because it could be like a compass, you know? I don't know. It's a clay statue with a weird face. One of them appears to be missing. Alright, so we've got our missions laid out. I've never seen a map laid out like this. There's a spot marked with an X on it. Aha! I see, so that was a clue to open the globe. Just a regular lamp. Issues of the Journal of Physiology and a bunch of medical books with names I can't pronounce. What's this? It looks like a tiny camera lens. Well, we're finding all sorts of stuff. Circular lens. Joe, something is after me. It's creeping around the house trying to get in. I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the ideofocal lenses from their normal location and hidden them in my study. I've sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask. As usual, X marks the spot. Harris, the sequence is west, east, north. Well, we don't have north. Okay, but thank you for telling me the sequence. Bullard hid something in this room? Very suspicious. This will be a great hook for my opening paragraph. Oh, there's a mask over here. It's different. It kind of feels like they're looking at me. What did they see in this room? I think I've seen masks like these before. Maybe they're Japanese? Those masks makes me uncomfortable. Well, one of them seems to be missing. Because this one doesn't belong with the rest. Quantum mechanics and functional analysis. Not exactly light reading. Doesn't turn on, guess it's broken. One of Bullard's diplomas. We'll go over there in a second. I'm not done over here. Full of technical books. Wonder if he actually read them all. Bullard has some pretty advanced degrees. This one is from the University of Chicago, 1935. Boy, I'd love to visit Chicago. So you've never been, huh? Well, this is one of those games where it turns out that you were the killer. It was me all along. Aha! Another lens. I found two of them now. Okay, so we found two circular lenses. This room is a regular library. Some of these volumes look ancient. It's all covered in dust. Ah, a record player. There's no record inside. It's a picture of a woman. She's wearing a white kimono and standing in the snow. Wow, okay, so we really liked that story, I guess. Ooh, there's something in the... There's a page from a manuscript here. The man who could see with his skin. In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin. His eyes were sealed with wax and bandaged, yet he remained aware of the room around him. We held up signs which he read and fingers which he counted, even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of his skin remained exposed to the air. He described it as a shift in the wind or a slight breeze on his face, the subtle motion of the hair on his arm. After years of focus and practice, he had developed the ability to form a mental image of his surroundings based only on these slight sensations. This man had achieved a form of idea focus. Granted, he only had access to a very narrow range of sensory information, but the result was powerful. I immediately resolved to discover the secret of his ability. Now, almost 4 decades later, I am very close. There's a newspaper clipping here. It reads, Eyeless Joe found dead in hotel. Weird. Thanks? How come I couldn't see that one? How are these staying up like this? Something about this painting makes me uncomfortable. It's very bleak. Did I miss anything in here? Just trying to make sure that, like, I've looked at everything. Oh, there's scissors. A pair of scissors. I can use these to open that package in the other room. Oh! No, I got it. I got it. Let's go open that package, I guess. There you are, package. The fuck? That was good. It's addressed to Jay Herrera and was sent from downtown Gove. Was that thing wearing one of the masks? I obviously only got a quick look at it. The parcel is tied up tight. I need something to cut the twine if I want to peek inside. Well, I have scissors. So, oh, okay, here we go. So you do right click. It's an old book. It says Quaidon on the cover, whatever that means. The author is Lafcadio Hearn, the same author as the Snow Woman. Old book. Hey, I think I saw where this goes in the... What the fuck was that? Was I imagining that? That's weird. I could have sworn the TV was off before. Yeah, I know. See, doesn't it go here? Okay. I can't push the book all the way back. Feels like it's hitting something. Wait, there's something jammed back there. It's a flat triangular wedge. There's some sort of foreign writing on it. Yes, good. Okay, this is for the... Wow. We are blazing through this, you guys. Okay, so... This... I feel like I'm playing like an escape the room type of game, you know? Okay, so if I remember correctly, it was west, east, north. Wait, what's north? Okay, wait, that's north. Oh, so this is north. I can barely see it, but... Okay, so it's actually west, east, north. Great! Creepy? I see, the lenses fit into the mask's eye socket. It's like a weird pair of goggles. Do I want to wear the mask? Who was that? Come on, dead secret, don't mess with me. Come on, don't do this to me. Come on. Is there anyone hiding under the cushions? This game's pretty freaky so far. This is This is creepier than, like, most horror games. It's only September, but today is cold and dark. Fall is here, I guess. I mean, this isn't... I don't think this is even supposed to be like a horror game. It's just supposed to be like kind of like a mystery thriller. This door is locked from the other side. There's no keyhole. Okay, so... It looks like it wants me to go over here and check out this painting. It seems like super into it. Check it out. Wait. Look, it's doing like a weird ripple there. I'm not getting that from anything else, looks like. Is there something more to this painting? There was a page taped to the back. Josie, if you're reading this note, then something must have happened to me. I may be dead or missing. If so, you're the only person who can save our research. The truth is that I'm being threatened. It started when I left the college. I get notes every few months from somebody calling himself Woodcutter. What he wants is access to our research. He wants me to turn over our plans for the lunar dream apparatus. Josie, my life is in danger. Woodcutter knows things. Secret things about my past that nobody should know. I'll not yield to simple blackmail. But lately, the threats have escalated. I am sure that I am being watched at the house. I sometimes hear things on the other side of the wall. Yesterday with the mask on, I thought I saw somebody reaching for me. It's a warning from my subconscious. I am no longer safe here. I've locked our research away in the safe upstairs. I want you to retrieve it and leave. Destroy everything before you go. Burn the house down if you have to. Just get the research and get out of here. Head for a big city where it's easy to hide. I'm counting on you, Joe. Don't let our work fall into their hands. Harris. Blackmail by Woodcutter, right? Primary suspect. Yeah. Ordered by Bullard to destroy their research and split. Thank you for keeping track of all this for me. Ah, so great. I knew there was more to this story. Whatever Bullard was mixed up in, I bet there's evidence in that safe. Okay, so my new objective is, who is Woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. Dude, let's do it. I'm down. I'm getting really into this. My hunch was right. Bullard's death is definitely fishy. Better stop and review my notes. Right. Right, yeah. It's, yeah. Oh, okay. Is it like a quiz? Making sure that I'm up to date? Bobby ran odd jobs for Bullard. Could he have done it? He certainly had the opportunity. Bullard was scared. He worried about losing his secret research. That's it. Blackmail. I knew this would be a scoop. Somebody wanted Bullard's research. He must have been killed for it. I actually like this. Like, I guess you could view this as kind of holding your hand, but so many people play games and just kind of breeze through it and don't really pay attention. So I think that, you know, I think that the developers really thought that they had a good story here, and they just want to make sure that everyone's on board with it. And, you know, games like these can be kind of confusing if, you know, if you fall out of line and miss a certain thing, you can just lose the entire story. So you can lose the plot. Bullard was being blackmailed by Woodcutter. That's it. Woodcutter, what is that supposed to mean? This is the kind of juicy detail I came here to find. Okay, to sell this story, I need some real evidence. Let's go check out that safe upstairs. Let's do it. I am down. Here we go.